Today I'm over in Frederick, Wisconsin, looking at an old log cabin that was actually a schoolhouse. Um, the concrete has a date on the floor, 18 or 1918, but I am sure this is a lot older than that. That's when it was moved and put on this foundation here. And anyhow, the logs are coped and fit really, really tight, indicating that it might have been a really, really good carpenter and probably a Swedish descent or something like that, because um, there's no evidence of any chinking anywhere on this cabin. Probably has sphagnum moss in between the logs. And there's some deterioration over here on this sill log, which actually is wider than all the rest. The floor joists are notched into it. And yeah, you can see how much wider it is down here than the rest of the logs up above it. The foundation is failing over on this side, and that's what's pulled this sill log away from the wall. And these there's a line of holes, about 2-inch diameter holes that are drilled around this building, and from what I've been told, that's usually where they would put a peg in there and a plank on it so that they could use it for scaffolding and working on the outside of the building. And it makes a lot of sense because well, they didn't have all the scaffolding we've got today. And there's a line of holes over on this side here that indicates the same thing. So it's got hand-hewn rafters that are about 5 by 5 or 6 by 6 that are probably 3 feet on center, and the roof is just straight as heck. It's really held up well. Got a little deterioration in a couple of spots here, but unlike a lot of the old buildings, this building has never had any siding on it whatsoever. And it's just amazing that it's in such good shape, and it's because these logs are so tightly fit. It's called coping when they're this close together. So anyhow, we're going to do a proposal to fix this end wall, and then also do a Dutchman repair on the bad spots of the logs, but giving them some advice on how to do routine maintenance and boron treatment and so forth to help this old building last a lot longer. Here quickly is the inside. But I don't believe that this floor system up here is original. I think that what you see there are the old floor joists that were down here in these mortises originally, and they moved them up there for storage. And they seem to be holding up pretty good. This building's 22 feet wide, and there isn't much material up there, but they're not sagging at all. So anyhow, what a cool building.